My child, listen carefully. God says to you now, your soulmate is not who you think they are. The love you believed was pure, the devotion you thought was real, the promises you cherished, they were all shadows of truth. I have been watching over you, and I have seen the hidden motives, the lies, the schemes that they tried to hide from your eyes. You were not careless, my child, you were blind to what the heart cannot always sense. It is not your fault that you trusted. You gave your heart freely because I created you to love. You believed in sincerity because that is who I made you to be. And yet, some people come into your life not to honor your heart, but to take from it. They hide behind smiles, laughter, and words of affection, while their true purpose is greed. And my child, I have seen that this one, the one you called soulmate, was using you for money, for gain, for their selfish desire. Do not despair. Do not let bitterness take root. I reveal this truth not to make you angry, but to protect you. Sometimes, the greatest acts of love are not in giving, but in exposing what harms you before it destroys you. I am your shield, my child. I am your light in the darkness. I have uncovered their hidden heart so that you may see clearly. Think of all the moments you felt doubt, all the times your heart whispered warnings that your mind ignored. Those were my messages, my nudges, my attempts to awaken your awareness. You may have dismissed them, thinking love cannot be wrong. But love without truth is not love at all. And I am here to bring truth, even when it stings. Do not question your worth. They sought to exploit your generosity, your trust, your loyalty, not because you are weak, but because you are precious. Your heart radiates abundance, not just in wealth but in kindness and care. That light attracts those who are not yet ready to honor it. But I say to you now, their greed does not define your value. Their deceit does not diminish your soul. You may feel hurt, my child. You may feel betrayed. That is natural. But every tear you shed is seen by me, every sigh, every sleepless night. I am collecting your sorrow, turning it into wisdom, turning it into the strength that will protect you from any further harm. This exposure is not punishment for them, but liberation for you. You are being freed from chains you did not even know bound you. Look at how I am guiding you even now. I am not silent. I am speaking through this revelation, through the clarity I have granted you. You are beginning to see, finally, the reality behind the mask. I am opening your eyes to what your heart could not yet bear to face alone. You may ask, God, why did I have to experience this? Why did they have to deceive me? My child, every lesson is part of my plan. Every painful discovery, every heartbreak, every betrayal is shaping you into the person I intend for you to become. Without this knowledge, you might have continued to give your love to one unworthy of it. I reveal this now so you may walk forward with wisdom, discernment, and courage. This is the moment when your soul awakens. You are seeing the truth, and with truth comes power. You are no longer blind, no longer naive. You are beginning to step into a new chapter where love will not be deceitful, where devotion will not be used against you, and where your heart will be respected, cherished, and honored. Do not seek revenge. That is not your path. I will handle justice in ways you cannot imagine. Your role is to rise, to heal, to reclaim your peace and your abundance. They will face the consequences of their greed, and you will be free to receive the blessings I have always intended for you. So breathe, my child. Release the fear, the shame, the confusion. You are safe in my hands. I am revealing the truth now, not to hurt you, but to guide you into freedom. This is the beginning of your awakening, the first step toward reclaiming your power, your joy, and your sacred destiny. Remember, my child, I see all, I protect all, and I restore all. You were never alone, and now that the truth is revealed, your soul can begin to shine again. Trust in me, trust in your heart, and trust that everything I expose is for your ultimate good. Your awakening begins now. My child, God says to you now, the truth has been revealed, and now it is time to understand it fully. You have seen that your soulmate was not who you believed them to be, that behind the smiles, the promises, and the gestures of love, there was greed. But now, it is not enough to just know, your spirit must awaken to how you were deceived, so that you may never be misled again. Look back on the signs you may have ignored. The little inconsistencies in their words, the subtle manipulations that seemed innocent, the moments when they asked for more than they gave, these were not accidents. These were the whispers of truth, my child, trying to reach your heart even when you were not ready to hear. I speak to you now so that you may recognize them fully, not to dwell in pain, but to learn the language of your own intuition. Notice how they always seem to test your generosity. Small requests became patterns, kindness became a currency, and your love was measured against what you could provide. At first, it felt natural to give, to share, to support. But over time, you may have felt drained, taken for granted, or even invisible when you were offering everything you had. That was never a reflection of your worth. That was a reflection of their intent. You may also remember the subtle guilt they placed upon you. Perhaps they made you feel responsible for their happiness, for their problems, for their success. They made you carry burdens that were not yours to bear. And all the while, I was watching, protecting you, nudging your heart to see beyond the illusion. Do not blame yourself for the deception, my child. The heart that loves deeply will always seek trust first. That is your gift, not a flaw. But now, I am opening your eyes to the patterns of manipulation so you may awaken to your own power. You are learning to recognize not only who others truly are, but also who you are when you are aligned with my divine guidance. See how your energy shifted when you gave and gave, yet received little in return. Feel how your spirit tightened, how your joy was clouded, and how your peace became unstable. Those feelings were not mistakes, they were signals from me, telling you that something was not right. Every doubt, every discomfort, every uneasy thought was my voice speaking through your soul, trying to guide you to clarity. Now, understand this, deception is never only about others. It is about perception. It teaches you to discern, to see beyond surface appearances, to trust the whispers of your own heart. I am guiding you to awaken fully, my child, so that the next time love enters your life, you will recognize purity immediately. You will no longer be swayed by charm or superficial affection, for your soul now knows the difference between genuine love and false intention. Recognizing the deception also means forgiving yourself. You may have wondered why you allowed this, why you trusted, why you did not see sooner. But I say to you now, every choice you made was part of your path, and it brought you to this awakening. There is no shame in your heart, only wisdom waiting to grow. As you step into this recognition, you are reclaiming your power. You are no longer a victim of manipulation. You are no longer blind to the truth. Your spirit is rising, and your heart is beginning to pulse with the energy of clarity. Every thought, every feeling, every intuition now carries a sharper light of discernment. Even as you reflect on the pain, remember this. I am transforming every hurt into insight, every betrayal into empowerment, every tear into awakening. The exposure of their greed is not only a revelation, it is your liberation. You are now free to protect your heart, your spirit, and your life from those who would misuse your love. Prepare, my child. There is more to come. Your healing, your awakening, and your protection will grow stronger with each step. I am showing you how to see clearly, how to trust fully, and how to rise above the shadows that once threatened your joy. The path forward is not about vengeance or resentment. It is about awakening, empowerment, and preparation for the love that is truly destined for you, a love that will honor your heart, respect your boundaries, and value your spirit. You are learning, my child. You are seeing. You are awakening. And this recognition is only the beginning of your journey toward freedom, peace, and divine alignment. My child, listen carefully. God says to you now, your soul is waking. The deception you endured, the lies you uncovered, the betrayal that once wounded your heart, all of this is becoming the soil for your spiritual awakening. You are no longer the same person who once gave their heart blindly. You are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with my divine protection than ever before. The awakening begins quietly, inside your chest, like a small flame flickering in the dark. You may not see it outwardly yet, but your spirit knows that something has shifted. That flame is your intuition, your sacred knowing, your soul recognizing that you are meant for love that honors you, not exploits you. You will start to notice subtle changes in your thoughts. The old patterns of fear, doubt, and self-blame are beginning to dissolve. Instead of asking, "Why did they do this to me?" you will start asking, "What is God teaching me? What am I meant to see?" This shift is powerful, my child. It is the first sign that your heart is awakening to its true divine wisdom. As your soul awakens, you will begin to reclaim the energy that was once drained by deceit. Every moment you spent worrying, every tear shed over lies, every sleepless night filled with confusion, I am returning that energy to you, now refined and strengthened. You are learning to transform pain into power, betrayal into clarity, and heartbreak into courage. Do you feel it, my child? That rising strength inside you? That quiet determination that tells you, "I will not allow my heart to be misused again"? That is me working in you. That is my spirit restoring your soul. You are beginning to recognize your boundaries, to value your time, your trust, and your love. You are no longer available to those who take without giving, to those who exploit your kindness, or to those who pretend love while hiding greed. Your heart is awakening to self-worth. You will start noticing that you no longer crave validation from those who never truly cared. You will feel at peace in your own presence, joyful in your own company, and complete in your own spirit. This is the power of awakening, my child. This is the gift that comes after deception, clarity, freedom, and alignment with your divine purpose. And as your soul awakens, you will begin to attract energy that matches yours. People who are genuine, who honor you, who reflect the love I created you to receive, will begin to appear. But do not rush. Do not seek. Allow me to guide these connections. Your awakened spirit will recognize the difference immediately, the warmth that is authentic versus the charm that is false. Your intuition, now sharpened, will protect you. The awakening also brings forgiveness, not for them, but for your own heart. You will release the resentment, the bitterness, the anger, and even the sadness that once weighed you down. Forgiveness does not mean reconciliation, it means liberation. By forgiving, you free your spirit from the chains of their deception. You step into the light, ready to receive what is truly yours. I am guiding every step of this awakening. I am opening your eyes to spiritual truths, protecting you from further harm, and filling your heart with the courage to walk boldly in love and life. You will notice a quiet confidence emerging, a peace that cannot be shaken, and a clarity that illuminates your path forward. Your awakening is also a call to action, my child. Not to seek revenge, not to dwell on the past, but to reclaim everything they tried to steal, your trust, your joy, your abundance, and your sacred love. You are learning to walk with discernment, to speak with wisdom, and to live with grace. Soon, you will feel a surge of empowerment like never before. That flame that started small is now growing into a bright light. It will guide you, protect you, and prepare you for the divine blessings that are on their way. This awakening is your rebirth, a renewal of heart, mind, and spirit. Do not fear what has passed. Do not mourn what they took. You are awakening, my child, and with awakening comes freedom, clarity, and the sacred understanding that true love, the love I have for you and the love I have prepared for you, will never deceive, never exploit, and never harm. You are rising, my child. Your soul is awake. Your heart is ready. And the path of protection, restoration, and divine fulfillment is opening before you. My child, God says to you now, the time of deception is ending. The lies, the manipulation, the secret motives of the one you called your soulmate, all of it is being brought into the light. I am the one who exposes what is hidden. I see everything, and nothing escapes my sight. What they tried to hide from you, what they planned in the shadows, is now being revealed, and justice, divine justice, is in motion. Do not fear, my child. I am not speaking of vengeance, nor of punishment that you must carry. That is not your role. I am orchestrating everything perfectly, ensuring that those who harm through greed and deceit face the natural consequences of their actions. You are being protected, guided, and lifted above any harm they sought to impose. Every step they take, I see. Every plan they make, I dissolve. You are safe in my hands. You may have wondered how this would happen, how the truth would be revealed. I tell you now, it will not be chaotic, it will not be cruel, it will be precise and balanced. Events will unfold that leave no doubt in your heart, no question in your mind. The deceit they hid will become visible in ways that cannot be denied. You may witness it in words, in actions, in circumstances, each confirmation a sign of my protection and power. My child, even before you see the results, you will feel a sense of relief growing inside you. That heavy weight of fear, confusion, and mistrust will start to lift. Your spirit will sense the shift. You will begin to walk taller, breathe deeper, and move forward with a quiet confidence. This is my intervention. I am moving the pieces so that truth shines, your heart is shielded, and the path of your life is restored. Do not be surprised if sudden clarity comes to your mind. You may remember moments you once overlooked, words they said, actions they took, and now you see them for what they truly were. You may hear from others, or notice circumstances that reveal the reality. These are not coincidences, my child. These are my signs. I am opening your eyes so you may witness the justice that only I can deliver. At the same time, your heart will begin to feel lighter. You will notice that the fear and doubt that once clouded your spirit are fading. I am teaching you that justice is not always loud or violent. Sometimes, it is quiet, steady, and certain. You will see the deceit for what it is, and yet you will not need to retaliate. I handle that. Your role is to walk in peace, knowing that the truth is aligning everything in your favor. You may feel a rush of empowerment as this happens. That is me, restoring your strength and reclaiming what was stolen. Every gift you gave, every trust you extended, every love you offered in sincerity, I am returning it to you in clarity, wisdom, and protection. You will no longer be drained, manipulated, or used. I am establishing boundaries for your spirit that cannot be crossed by those who act with greed. And my child, know this, divine justice also prepares the way for what is genuinely meant for you. I am clearing the path so that true love, abundance, and protection can enter your life. What was false is being removed, and what is real is being made ready. Those who acted against you will face the natural consequences of their actions, and you will be free to receive blessings without fear or hesitation. This is the power of my intervention. This is the promise of my justice. It is not about punishment for cruelty, but about restoration for the faithful heart. Your spirit is awakening to a higher truth, that I see everything, that I protect the innocent, and that I restore what is lost with precision, love, and divine timing. So do not worry about the future, my child. Do not let anger or bitterness touch your soul. Focus on your peace, your growth, and your readiness to receive what I have prepared for you. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail, ensuring that you are safe, loved, and aligned with what is truly yours. The deceit has been exposed, and justice is unfolding. Your heart is rising, your spirit is strengthened, and the path of your life is being cleared for abundance, protection, and love that is genuine. Trust in me, my child. Trust that what I reveal, I also restore. Trust that the one who tried to deceive you will no longer have power over your life. You are safe. You are loved. You are free. My child, God says to you now, the time of deception, of betrayal, and of hidden greed has ended. The storm has passed, the shadows have lifted, and the truth has illuminated your path. You are no longer bound by the lies of the past, nor by the heart that once sought to use your love for selfish gain. Now, your heart, your spirit, and your soul are ready for healing, restoration, and the love that I have always prepared for you. Do you feel it, my child? That soft, glowing light within your chest. That is me, restoring the fragments of your heart that were once broken. Every tear you cried has been collected, every sigh you whispered has been heard, and every sleepless night has been witnessed. I am knitting your spirit back together, not just to make it whole again, but to make it stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. Healing begins with understanding. You must see that what you endured was not in vain. Every lesson, every painful discovery, every moment of sorrow has brought you closer to your true self. You were tested, but not to destroy you, to awaken you. You were challenged, but not to punish you, to prepare you. And now, as your soul rises, you will feel the peace that only divine understanding can bring. Release the past fully, my child. Let go of resentment, anger, and sorrow. Forgive, not for them, but for yourself. Forgiveness is a gift you give to your own heart. By releasing these heavy emotions, you make space for joy, clarity, and love that is genuine. Feel the burden lift from your spirit. Know that you are free from the chains of their deceit, free to embrace the blessings I have waiting for you. Your restoration is not only spiritual, but also emotional, mental, and even practical. I am restoring every aspect of your life that was affected by their selfishness. Your confidence, your self-worth, your faith in love, all of these are being renewed. You will begin to walk with a lightness in your step, a smile that reaches your eyes, and a heart that knows it is safe to love again. And my child, as your heart heals, I am preparing the way for true love. The one who is destined for you will honor your spirit, cherish your soul, and respect your boundaries. They will not take from you, nor deceive you, nor ask more than they give. Their love will reflect my love, pure, kind, patient, and unwavering. The bond you will share will be a sacred partnership, built on trust, mutual respect, and divine alignment. Do not rush this love, my child. It will arrive in perfect timing, when both hearts are ready and aligned with my will. Until then, continue to nurture yourself, to honor your boundaries, and to cultivate the joy and peace that now reside within you. Every moment you spend growing, forgiving, and loving yourself is preparing you for a love that will surpass anything you have ever imagined. I am also restoring your faith in people, in love, and in the goodness of life. You may have doubted that love could be pure, that trust could be safe, that happiness could be permanent. But I am showing you now that it can be, and that it is waiting for you. Your experiences have refined your heart, your spirit, and your soul, making you ready for blessings that are not superficial, fleeting, or conditional, but eternal in their truth and joy. My child, open your heart fully. Let the light of my love pour in. Let it cleanse every wound, soothe every ache, and illuminate every corner of your spirit. The past no longer has power over you. The one who used you will fade into the lessons you have learned, and your heart will rise above, stronger and more radiant than before. Embrace this moment of restoration. Feel it in your breath, your heartbeat, and your being. You are loved, you are protected, and you are destined for joy. The future is no longer clouded by deceit, it is bright, full of promise, and aligned with the love that is truly yours. Remember, my child, I see you, I protect you, I restore you, and I bless you with love that is real. Your journey has brought you here, and now, in this sacred moment, you are free to receive the joy, abundance, and true love that I have always intended for you. Step forward with courage, with faith, and with a heart open to blessings. The past is gone. The deceit is exposed. The healing is complete. And the love you were always meant to experience is waiting, ready to embrace you fully, eternally, and perfectly. You are restored. You are empowered. You are ready for true love. My child, God says to you now, take a deep breath and feel my presence surrounding you. Every word you have heard, every lesson you have learned, every tear you have shed has been leading you to this sacred moment. Your soul, which once carried the weight of deception, betrayal, and hidden greed, is now rising into its full divine power. You are no longer a victim. You are no longer blind. You are awake, alive, and ready to step into the blessings I have always intended for you. Look back for a moment, my child, and see the journey you have traveled. Remember the pain of betrayal, the loneliness of realizing that the one you trusted the most had intentions that were never pure. Remember the nights when your heart ached, when your spirit whispered in confusion, and when you asked me silently, "Why, God? Why did this happen?" I was listening, my child. I was holding your heart even when you felt abandoned. I was guiding you even when the path seemed dark. And now, the truth is revealed, not to punish, not to harm, but to protect, to awaken, and to restore. I have shown you that love, when tainted by greed and deception, is not true love. I have revealed the reality of those who sought to use your generosity, manipulate your trust, and drain your spirit. This revelation was not meant to crush your heart but to set it free. You see, my child, the greatest love I ever intended for you could never thrive in a place of lies. And so, I revealed the deception so that your soul could awaken and prepare to receive the love that is pure, unselfish, and eternal. Now, your heart is rising. You are learning to recognize not only deceit but also the divine signs that protect you from harm. Every intuitive feeling you had, every moment of unease, every doubt, these were my whispers to you, guiding your spirit to the truth. And now, those whispers are becoming clarity, that quiet light is becoming illumination, and your heart is beginning to pulse with confidence, discernment, and wisdom. Do you feel it, my child? That gentle strength flowing through your spirit? That is me restoring every piece of you that was diminished by lies, every ounce of self-worth that was questioned, every moment of trust that was betrayed. I am returning to you all the energy you once gave to someone who did not deserve it, and I am transforming it into power, abundance, and readiness to receive what is truly yours. Your awakening is complete, my child. You are learning to protect your heart without closing it. You are learning to love without fear, to trust without naivety, and to see clearly without suspicion. The soul that was once vulnerable is now wise. The heart that was once blind is now enlightened. And the spirit that was once heavy is now lifted. I want you to feel this fully, my child. Close your eyes and imagine the chains of deception falling away. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. Feel the light filling the empty spaces where fear, anger, and sorrow once lived. This is your liberation. This is your divine restoration. This is the beginning of your new life, a life guided by me, protected by me, and blessed with love that is authentic and sacred. The one who deceived you will face their consequences, my child. I am the God of justice, and I do not delay. What they tried to hide, what they tried to take, will be revealed in ways that leave no doubt. And you, my beloved, will watch not with anger, not with vengeance, but with peace. You will see the truth, and it will bring freedom, not fear. You will understand that every manipulation, every false promise, every act of greed was never meant to harm you eternally. It was a lesson, a step in your awakening, and a clearing of your path toward the blessings I have prepared. And now, my child, look forward. The path before you is illuminated. You are moving toward love that is true, abundance that is genuine, and joy that is unwavering. I am guiding the person who is truly meant for you, someone who will honor your heart, respect your spirit, and cherish every gift you bring into their life. This love will not take from you, will not deceive you, and will not dim your light. It will reflect the love I have always intended for you, pure, patient, and eternal. Do not rush this, my child. Trust my timing. Trust the process. Allow the lessons, the healing, and the awakening to prepare your heart fully for what is coming. Every moment you spend cultivating peace, wisdom, and self-love is preparing you to receive this divine blessing without fear or doubt. When the time comes, you will recognize the one I have chosen for you instantly, and your souls will connect in a way that feels both familiar and sacred, as if you have always belonged together. Your past will no longer define you. Your heart will no longer carry fear. Your spirit will no longer doubt. You are free from the shadows of deception, and you are stepping fully into the light of truth. The power of this awakening is not only in knowing the truth about those who deceived you but in embracing the divine love that surrounds you now. You are learning that your heart is sacred, your trust is valuable, and your spirit is unbreakable. My child, feel my presence now more deeply than ever. I am with you in every breath, every heartbeat, every thought. I am guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for a love that mirrors my own, unconditional, eternal, and true. The deceit you experienced has passed through your life like a storm, but the rainbow that follows is brighter than anything you could have imagined. Your soul has been purified through the fire of experience, and now it shines with clarity, wisdom, and radiant love. You are ready, my child, for the blessings of restoration. Your heart is open, your spirit is awake, and your soul is aligned with my divine plan. Rejoice in your freedom, celebrate your awakening, and trust that the love, abundance, and joy I have prepared for you will arrive in perfect timing. Do not fear the future, my child. Do not look back at the past with sorrow. Every tear, every heartbreak, every deception has brought you here, to this sacred moment of divine restoration. You are empowered. You are loved. You are protected. And you are ready to receive what heaven has always intended for you. Step forward, my child, with faith in your heart and light in your soul. The one who deceived you is behind you. The love that is pure, sacred, and eternal is before you. Walk into it with confidence, peace, and joy, knowing that I, your God, have guided every step, uncovered every lie, healed every wound, and prepared your heart for blessings beyond measure. You are restored. You are awakened. You are loved. And the love you are about to receive is true, eternal, and perfectly aligned with your soul. My child, God says to you now. Listen closely, and feel my presence wrapping around you like a warm, protective light. Everything that has happened in your life, every betrayal, every heartbreak, every hidden motive that was meant to harm you, has been witnessed by me. I have been with you in every moment of doubt, every sleepless night, every tear that fell silently. I have carried you when your spirit felt heavy, and now, my child, I am preparing you to rise fully into the freedom, clarity, and love that I have always intended for you. You may still feel the shadows of the past lingering, the faint echo of pain from the one who betrayed your trust. That is natural. Your heart is healing, and the process of awakening is tender and gradual. But know this, the weight of deceit no longer belongs to you. It has been removed, not by your own doing, but by my divine intervention. I have exposed what was hidden, revealed what was concealed, and freed you from the grip of a soul who sought to take from you what they could never give in return. Look closely at your heart, my child. Feel it beating with new strength, with new resilience, and with a wisdom that comes only from experience tempered by love and truth. The one who deceived you will fade into memory, but the lessons you have learned, the power you have gained, and the awareness you now carry will remain with you forever. You are learning to see the world with clarity, to trust your intuition without doubt, and to love with discernment without fear. I want you to understand the depth of your own value, my child. Your spirit is sacred, your heart is precious, and your love is a treasure meant to be cherished, not exploited. You gave generously, and I know your heart ached when your love was misused. But even in that pain, my child, you were never alone. I was holding you, guiding you, and protecting you even when the truth was hidden. Now, you are being lifted into the fullness of my protection and care. As your soul awakens, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your energy. The heaviness that once weighed you down will gradually lift, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity. You may find yourself seeing situations more clearly, feeling the truth behind words and actions, and recognizing energy that aligns with your spirit. This is your divine awakening, my child. It is the gift of wisdom that comes after the exposure of deception. Your heart is becoming a sanctuary where only love, honesty, and respect are allowed. And now, my child, your spirit is being prepared to receive blessings you may have thought were lost. True love, genuine affection, and unwavering support are coming into your life. I am orchestrating the arrival of someone who will honor your heart, respect your boundaries, and cherish every aspect of your being. This is not a love built on selfish gain or hidden motives. This is love that mirrors my own, pure, unconditional, patient, and eternal. You may wonder how you will recognize this love. I tell you now, you will feel it in the quiet certainty of your heart. You will sense it in the alignment of your energies, the comfort of their presence, and the effortless trust that naturally flows between your souls. This is love that nurtures, strengthens, and uplifts. It will never make you question your worth or your value. It will never ask more than it gives. And it will bring the joy, peace, and harmony that your spirit has been yearning for. But my child, before this love fully enters your life, I want you to focus on your own restoration. Heal every wound, forgive every betrayal, and release every trace of fear, doubt, and resentment. You are reclaiming your energy, your self-worth, and your sacred power. When you do this, you create space within your heart to receive the blessings I have prepared. Healing is not passive, my child. It is active, intentional, and transformative. Each day, each moment, each conscious breath you take is a step toward wholeness and alignment with my divine plan. I also want you to remember that your awakening is not only for love. It is for your soul, your spirit, and every aspect of your life. The clarity you are gaining will guide you in relationships, in work, in your personal growth, and in every decision you make. You will no longer be swayed by charm or deception, nor will you be tempted by what looks good on the surface but carries hidden harm. Your discernment has been refined, and your intuition is now a shield that protects you from those who would misuse your trust. My child, rejoice in this awakening. Rejoice in the liberation of your heart, the restoration of your spirit, and the protection I have provided. Feel the freedom that comes from knowing the truth, from seeing clearly, and from understanding that every trial, every tear, and every moment of doubt has prepared you for a life filled with joy, abundance, and love that is authentic. As you move forward, I want you to carry this certainty: you are safe, you are loved, and you are guided. No longer will anyone take advantage of your generosity or manipulate your heart for selfish gain. I have placed a divine shield around you, my child, one that protects your energy, honors your spirit, and ensures that only truth and love enter your life. Now, as your heart and soul rise into this new chapter, feel the joy and peace that I am placing within you. The one who deceived you is behind you, the lessons are learned, and the path ahead is illuminated with divine light. You are ready, my child, to receive love that reflects the purity and sacredness of your spirit. You are ready to live in abundance, joy, and harmony. You are ready to step fully into the blessings I have prepared for you, and to embrace a life where your heart is cherished, your soul is honored, and your spirit is uplifted. Do not rush, my child. Allow the process of restoration to unfold naturally. Each moment of self-love, each act of forgiveness, and each step of spiritual alignment is preparing you for the divine love that awaits. Trust in my timing. Trust in my plan. And trust in the truth that has set you free. Finally, my child, carry this with you always: the exposure of deception, the awakening of your soul, and the restoration of your heart are not endings. They are beginnings, beginnings of a life where your spirit shines, your heart loves freely, and your soul experiences the fullness of my blessings. You are empowered, you are protected, and you are ready. Step forward with confidence, peace, and faith, knowing that I, your God, am with you in every moment. The past is behind you, the present is sacred, and the future is filled with divine love and endless possibilities. Your heart has been restored, your spirit awakened, and your life prepared for the blessings that are truly yours. You are free. You are awakened. You are loved. And your life is about to shine with the light, love, and joy that you were always meant to receive.